Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap video. So, today's video, obviously it's Thursday. We've had a W on Tuesday, W on Wednesday, and W on Thursday, which is today. So I'm probably going to be done for the week. We'll see what Friday offers tomorrow. If I see something really clean, A+, I will 100% take it. If I don't, probably won't take it. Simple as that. I'm going to end the week off with, my profits, and I'm not going to force myself to give profits back. But if there is something very clean, I will put some risk on the table. So, I'm not going to make this video too long because I have a lot of important family matters to deal with, hence why I wasn't able to keep up with you guys on the recaps and all the other stuff. So, basically, we're just going to get started with this. Excuse me. So, let's go ahead and look on the 1 hour here, right? So, what can we notice thus far about price action? So, this was the 9 a.m. candle. So, clearly, right before this massive run lower, right? If you can look here, you'll notice, we can even go on a higher time frame. Let's go on the daily, why not? You'll notice this high here and this low here. So, actually I'll go on the 4 hour just to make it a bit easier. So if we look and we take this high down to this low, what do we notice? Well, we just tapped a premium. That's equilibrium, right? So this run higher, although ES didn't really have any SMTs with this area here, if you look at the 6 a.m. high and you look at ES as well, I believe it was around 2 a.m. I believe. 2 a.m. Yeah, so if you look here at 10 p.m., we have this gap at 6 p.m. So the 10 p.m. high, if you look on ES, that was actually ran by the 6 a.m. high. So we had a bearish SMT there, right, which then shot us down. So if we go over to the 1 minute, right here, this was the high that SMT'd, okay? We SMT'd there. Massive move down to take out all this low resistance liquidity. You can even look at the sessions as well. Very clean setup down to the lows. Very clean move down to the low. There was no setup for me, at least. I didn't see a setup. Simple as that. So after that, we do hit our key level here. We had a new day opening gap. We failed to take out the London lows. Right. I'm sure we had some sort of SMT here at the lows. Yeah, NQ ran this 502 low and ES did not. So we had a bullish SMT there to run us back into premium of this range here. All right, so we ran back into premium. I believe, yeah, ES actually ran up and took this 935 high. NQ failed to do that as well. So we had a bearish SMT there. So bearish SMT in the high time frame, bearish SMT here. And we did have a couple gaps. We had a 1 minute here, we had a 2 minute. It wasn't super clean to me. And I wanted to wait for more structure, to be honest. I wanted to enter, but because I knew the draw was lower, but I just needed to be a bit more cautious because I was already up. Oh, hey, Mila. Because I was already up so high on the week. But yeah, basically we ran up SMT there, have some inversions here, and then we run and take out the London lows, which is this red line here, right? So at that point, I still wanted the New York. I believe this was the New York PM low from yesterday. Yes. So I wanted the New York PM low. And we failed to take it right here. We create equal lows. Or not equal lows. This is micro chart, so probably not equal lows. So we run up back to premium of this range. If we look here as well, we're still inside this 5 minute gap as well. So if that got inverted, I wanted to see us trade towards this high. If it respected, I want to see us trade below to the New York PM low and maybe previous day low, maybe, depending on what we do. So after we get that run up into a premium of this range, so it's basically the same thing. We get this range, run up to premium, okay? We get this range, run up to premium. Now, this is where things were a bit tricky for me. We had this gap here, which we failed to inverse, and then we actually inversed that gap with this gap while simultaneously inversing the 2 minute right here. Barely. But when that 2 minute closed, NQ is right here, and we already swept out this low here. So to me, I knew this was going to get taken, but there was just no good risk to reward on this, so I just decided not to take it. But yeah, pretty much what happened after that, if we go towards the 15, you'll notice as well here that we took the New York PM low, and we actually fail to take that low on ES. Same goes with the 415 low. So we have a double SMT here, deep discount reacting off this fair value gap here, sweeping this low. So I knew, okay, more than likely we're probably not going to come down and take previous day low, especially since here, if you look at this 1030 candle from Wednesday, NQ traded just under that opening price, and the ES is just still chilling over here. So I knew at that point, okay, we have an SMT, we swapped out lows, we're in a deep discount, we're probably going to end up pushing up here, right? So this trade here was taken on some evals. I bought some more Apexes because I want to max allocate, and they're taking forever for this freaking Black Friday sale, so I just bought them. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. So I bought more. Took a trade on this one. I actually took, I saw this close right here, and I saw ES close through it too, so I'm like, I'll go ahead and slap along on it. Or sorry, yeah. Or actually what happened was, let me reiterate. I took a short here on this wick without realizing, like, that was after I realized, that was before I realized that we had SMTs and all this other stuff. So I basically entered short. I got this candle. I was up a decent amount, and I was just doing extra analysis. I'm like, okay, I'm making sure this is good. And then I realized that there's SMT. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. We get this big push up here, and we inverse this. And then I basically wait for this candle to come back and tap it. And then I basically get out of my position. I buy it back, and then I buy back again to then take that trade up to this high here, or I believe it was somewhere around here, to, what's it called? To partial, and then I took off the rest at this gap here. Of course, this high and this high looked good as well, but like I said, I didn't want to be on the charts for too long, and I have a lot of stuff to do today, so yeah, I just want to take that profit there. So that was on the Apex evals. And then there was a couple top steps that I took, or there was one top step I took right here. Where was it? I took a long right here off of this inversion at 1109. And I had my TP up here and my partial up here. And we traded up above. I moved my stop to break even because I didn't want price to come lower. I knew it probably wouldn't take this low here, but I just didn't want to endure drawdown, especially on 3 top step express accounts. It just wasn't something I wanted to endure. So we got this displacement candle down, and I saw 2 gaps. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a little bit better. Well, we have, you know, very clear direction as to where we want to go. So we got this candle that closed through this 1 minute gap. I was still waiting. And then we got this candle right here that closed barely through it, but it was just enough for me to be like, you know what? We have a very prominent drawn liquidity here, very prominent drawn liquidity here. It makes sense, right? Also, as well, if you look here, this 5 minute gap, we trade above it, right? Hit this level here and retest it, right? So we keep retesting it. So at some point, I knew, okay, this is going to hold us up. We don't need to bounce any of this down here. This is going to be a breakaway. This is going to be a breakaway. There's just no reason for price to go down there, right? So after seeing that, that's when our 5 minute gets closed. I get stopped at a break even here, and then I re-enter on this candle right here up towards this high. And I believe that's all I took. Pretty sure. Yeah, just up to that high. So yeah, that was pretty much that. And then actually I took one more over here. Let me get rid of this. Hold on. I took one more here. Actually, let me pull the executions. Here. This was the PAs. Just a very, very quick scalp. It was actually on the 32nd. So if we look here, you'll notice that we actually came up and we ran on the 32nd. We ran out the 12 p.m. high, not the 30-second candle before it, but the 12 exactly, 12 on the dot. All right, we came up, ran these highs here, failed to take this high, and keep in mind we're still in bearish order flow. ES or NQ and ES are still respecting this gap. We're still inside this this zone here, right? Reacting off this mitigation from this high, right? This is discount or premium, sorry. So like if we mark this high here to this low here, premium gets hit, right? I didn't want to see this gap get inversed. If that gap got inversed, then maybe I'd go to this high, right? But for now, I saw equal lows right here at 11.55 on the NASDAQ chart. Saw this 30-second, end up shorting that down towards the equal lows, and that was my scalp, which I made about $300 something on across the account. So little over 3K on this, and then just about 560 times 3. What even is that? I don't even know. I don't do math, guys. So yeah, 1680. You know, a little light day, just a little somewhere around 5K, I think. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. Maybe I might trade tomorrow. We'll see what price action offers me. I'm not gonna force anything because I'm already up heavy on the week. So no point for me to even risk trying to put on risk. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. And yeah, just make sure go ahead and like the video, comment, subscribe, leave some comments, suggestions. I need feedback from you guys. Okay, I need feedback. Simple as that. But yeah, a lot of stuff coming for the channel, a lot of stuff coming for the Discord. Gonna have a revamp of it very soon, so make sure to go ahead and get in there. I'm gonna be a lot more active in there as well. So we have about 5-6 people that we trade with every single morning. If you guys want to come in, man. Here, I'll even show you the Discord, man. Like it's probably one of the best things that you guys are ever gonna get into. There's tons of different Discords that offer so much value and all this other stuff, but that's what we got going on here. So this is the Discord right here. All these different people, right? I go live here in the Palace VC every single morning for free. I don't charge you guys anything. Just trying to help you guys out. That's really it. Ignore this video. I don't really know what he sent here, but yeah, that's the Discord. Make sure you go and join up on that. And yeah, W day today, W week in general. Hopefully you guys had a great week as well. And yeah, I will go ahead and potentially see you guys Friday, if not next week. But yeah, peace.